have so many images come to my mind when I speak your name. It seems that you know changed my life. Things will never be the same. Things will never be the same. Things will never be the same. That some days I hear your voice in my mind and I turn to see your face. But yet in my tuning, you see the sun has been erased. That if I could turn back in the time and once more hear your voice, I tell you that out of all the values in the world, you will still be my choice. Love you, Madani. Take your rest. The love of your relationship with you, whoever in my heart.
Good afternoon. Good morning. It is hard to find words to encapsulate my feeling of sadness due to the death. It's hard to find words that encapsulate my feeling of sadness due to the death of a dear uncle. Even though I knew his health was declining, I still couldn't prepare for his death. Today I stand here with a heavy heart to honor the life of a spectacular uncle. Coincidentally, the last time I was in this church was on May 1st, 2022. It was my uncle Tata who invited me to church as it was a family Sunday and it was his birthday. My family and I had been here to worship with him. My uncle stood approximately 5 feet tall, but in my eyes he was a giant of a man. I have so many fond memories of the man who gave me so many nicknames like Nev, then Uncle Nev. How does one measure the value of a life? If it is by years, then our beloved Uncle Tata lived a great life. But if it is measured by the impact you have on the life you have touched, then undoubtedly my uncle's life was extraordinary. As a child growing up with my uncle around, I had the privilege of learning so much from him. Uncle Tata was a skilled mechanic who gave his skills, who garnered his skills at Mr. Young's garage. His skills came in very handy when he worked for many years at Foam Sugar Factory. He was also a skilled driver and took the opportunity to teach my big brother Gosnell to drive. Uncle Tatum was my father's accomplice on many of his escapades. Uncle Tatum would always tell me the stories of the fun times he had with my father when I was just a boy. He would recount his time selling with my father at Black River Market and staying in New Market. Every memory he shared with my mother and father became a story. He was a fun storyteller who was always making us laugh. Uncle Tata was a family-oriented man. He was a good father who provided for his children. He took very good care of them, making sure they had all the necessities of life. Even when they were adults, he was still looking out for them. His love for family wasn't only for his children. He was very close to my mother and visited her almost every Sunday when she was alive. He never left out my family, and Sundays we would look forward to Uncle Tatum coming by the house of the church. My wife would be sure to leave breakfast for him, and he stayed for Sunday dinner. He would always say, "Auntie Lily, don't give me plenty food." Uncle Tatum was integral in the life of my children. He would help to pick up my son Najee